Hey,
Hi.
everyone. I am here today with Kiara Flowers. I'm so excited for this episode.
Me
I've,
too.
I've never done an episode on Zoom before, so I'm so excited for this.
Mm-hmm.
Does it look weird? Yeah, I'm going to do it like this.
Ah! You look great.
All right, and before we start this, do you want to talk about your new podcast coming out?
Yes. So, hi everyone. My name is Kiara Flowers. I'm really excited to say that I'm launching a podcast of my own next Sunday, which will be called the Flower Power Hour.
I love it. You messaged me and I had a little bit too much and I'm just amazing, iconic. I love it.
Dude, when it came to me, I was like, this is the one. It's funny too because actually my mom was the one who texted. She was like, Kiara, Flower Power Hour. I was like,
yeah,
genius, iconic.
Once you know it, once it comes, and how we were talking, I was like, I've put down 50 names, of what it could be, and once you find that one, your eyes light up, and you're like, this is it. This is
exactly.
The one.
You're stuck on it, and there's no going back.
It's no going back.
So much better than the Flowers Power girl.
Yeah.
I can't believe that was even this is a go.
No,
this is a go.
But I like that one too.
Yeah.
You have to really just brainstorm when it comes to it. So I'm so
play
excited.
Around. Thank you. I'm so excited too. My reasoning for starting this podcast is I just really wanted a platform where I can bring in different people and we can talk about the specific topic that I would be talking about.
Yeah.
And basically having conversations I feel like people wouldn't normally have on a regular basis, actually talking about something specifically, but all talking about our different perspectives on that topic, our different experiences. And so hopefully my goal is to reach the one who maybe doesn't have the same perspective and they'd be like, oh, after listening to this, I can somehow understand or somewhat show compassion for whatever is being discussed. So
I love that.
I'm excited.
I'm so excited. I better be on.
Oh, you're gonna be on. There's no ifs, ands, or buts.
Yes, thanks. So today I have you on because we're gonna talk about astrology, which is something that we both love and we both believe in. That's what they say. People, because there's and that's what we're gonna talk about. There's so many people that are against it, and then there's so many people that are with it.
Yes.
So, but first, how are you doing with everything going on with the whole pandemic and life? And all I've been telling everyone is everyone is not okay. Everyone is legit going crazy.
Yes.
It's it's insane. But how are you doing?
It's insane. It's so insane. Every single day I'm waking up and it's a reliving nightmare. But no.
It's like Groundhog Day every day. It's
every day.
Okay, the same thing's going on.
It's so funny you said Groundhog Day because that's actually my birthday. So I wouldn't mind if my birthday was every day.
Every day. I would like to see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. It's just crazy.
It is crazy. Definitely. Well, I've been in Florida the whole entire time during the pandemic, and it's been weird because being in a state where the governor and people just really don't care about what's been going on with the pandemic. Masks weren't mandated until last month in Florida, and that's just the city of Tampa. Didn't even issue that. Our mayor had to be the surge is ridiculous. It was crazy, and I told you, I had COVID myself, and that to me was a wake up call. I was like, okay,
definitely.
But it was also hard too because I was really hard on myself when I got it, but also too just being in an environment where it was just kind of oh, it won't touch us. We're
Well, that's the thing. Also, it was because Florida, there weren't a lot of cases. That's something that we all have to agree on. There weren't a lot of cases.
Yeah.
And I was kind of okay, well, Florida's all right. And then a lot of my friends were going out. I mean, you I'm I wish I was them, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Florida is a shit show right now.
Exactly. But that's why, because we're thinking that we had few cases, if our leaders aren't taking it seriously, then we're thinking, you know what, bars are open at 50% capacity. Let's go. Crazy with no mask.
I know.
You know
my
what?
gosh.
I caught COVID, so.
Yeah. Well, now what they're doing, like in New Jersey, it's all been like things are opening up, but it's masks until you sit at your table or the section that you're at, and then you could take it off. But there's no indoor seating at all. Like everything is outdoor. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. No, there's indoor, outdoor.
Yeah,
it's a problem.
Crazy. Yeah.
It's crazy too, because even like now that we do have masks, it's like where I even work, like we're supposed to tell people if you're not wearing a mask inside, like you can't come into the store, and it's like people aren't even doing that. It's like insane to me.
It's scary.
It's so scary. It's just so weird, because now I'm in New York right now visiting my family, and it's just like the environment, it's completely different.
It's
and honestly,
different.
I feel safer being here. I feel so much safer.
Yeah, especially with now, like everyone is wearing masks. Like you can't even go inside a store without a mask. So but it's something we have to do. I don't love it. I mean, who loves it? Nobody, but we have to do it. We have to stay safe. We have to social distance, and and that's it. That's the only way to get rid of it.
Exactly.
But,
we're idiots sometimes. No offense.
No offense, but people are it's true.
It is.
It's true. If you are so butthurt about it, like there's something wrong. Like you need to get help. I don't know what to tell you. Like it's crazy. Just wear it and that's it.
I know.
And this coming from someone who's claustrophobic. I mean, every time I have to wear the mask, I'm like suffering. But I'm like, that's me. I'm like, everything's okay. You're in an open field right now. I mean, there's air brushing through you. Like I have to lie to myself, but oh my gosh.
You're saving lives, and you're trying to beat this virus. So you know what? Exactly. You're a good one. You're a good one.
Oh, okay. What a perfect way to dive right into this astrology.
Exactly.
So
let's do it.
So astrology is what exactly? I was trying to like figure it out. I saw like a few things. It was like astrology is the study of the influence that distant cosmic objects, usually stars and planets, that have on our lives. So it's kind of because like people, like I said, are like so either against it or with it. And for me, it's something to keep me going, especially right now. I mean, to do a horoscope is like a blessing, like to just read it. Nowadays.
To have something to just that resonates with you, and it's just so personalized. Like, I definitely, astrology, I feel like if you're one of the believers, I think it's an awesome thing to look into, just because it's more than just your sun sign. It's more than just, okay, I'm gonna look at what Aquarius horoscope is today. Like, if you really do your research and you like go to astrology.com, you get CoStar, you get this app called The Pattern. Like, if you put in your birthday, the time you were born, where you were born, you will get your exact chart, your own personalized chart of how the wheel looked when you were born, and you'll see all the different planets, and you'll see all the different planets where they were when you were born in that exact moment, and you'll see how the stars aligned. It's actually really cool. I mean, I'm not an astrologer, so I don't know specific details.
I know. I want to get like really into it, where like I actually could do people's sign, like to read people's. Megan Fox. She does it. It's that's so awesome. Good. Yeah, she did it for Chelsea Handler when Chelsea Handler had her show, and she actually brought Chelsea's chart. And that's she kind of just was like telling her stuff. I had no idea what it was about, but I'm like, I love it. I want to learn more about it. So it's definitely something to get into. Yeah. And like you said, there's our rising. There's what else? Our moon.
There's our rising. There's our moon. There's our Mars, there's Venus, there's our Neptune, our Mercury, just all the planets and where they align with the zodiacs at that time you were born.
Yeah. So I know, so like for me, I'm an Aries, and then my moon is a Virgo.
Nice. Same here.
Yeah, and for me, it really, so the moon is what? I forgot. Is the moon your
thoughts and emotions?
Okay, because I completely I am Virgo when it comes to that. And then what is it? Rising? Your rising is what?
Your rising is how you perceive to be to people. So what you come off as.
Okay, yeah.
What's your rising, a Gemini?
No, rising is Aries.
Oh, you're a double Aries. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, wait. For the oh no, I'm sorry. Yeah, we talked about this. It's a Gemini.
You're a Gemini. Yeah.
But my main sign, the main sign is an Aries. Right?
Yes.
Okay, so it's Aries and the moon is Virgo and then the rising.
The rising is what you perceive to be, was Gemini.
Gemini, yes. Yeah, okay, wow. So I am all of them, definitely.
Yeah.
All right, and then what is yours?
So my rising is a Libra. So we're kind of like similar. It's an air sign as well. Gemini's an air sign. An Aquarius sun. So that's 2 air signs bouncing back to back. And then my moon is Virgo as well. And it's funny because when I really got into astrology and I saw my moon was in Virgo, because Virgos are known to be very OCD, very like schedule, like very like.
Yeah.
And I'm just a big aloof. Like the Aquarian in me is a big aloof. So for me to be like structurally organized, it's kind of weird. So I was like, me, Virgo moon, what? But like when I've gotten older, I realized like I get panic attacks if I have a schedule and I'm already like off my schedule. I'm like, oh my god. Like I literally I just start overwhelming.
Yeah, that is me. Whenever I'm on vacation with people, whenever something I like need, like I don't need to follow the schedule, but I need a schedule. Like I need something.
Structure.
Yeah, I need that. I need that in my life, and that's definitely something. Now, there are 12, right?
Yes.
Signs: Scorpio, Libra, Virgo, Leo, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. I mean, all a mess. All a
mess. You know, it's funny. I was just speaking to my friend earlier today, and you know, I was like, what's my least favorite sign of the zodiac? And I just feel like, honestly, Aquarius is, I feel like if you tune into the good traits of Aquarius, you honestly can get along with anyone, because Aquarius are known to be just very like outgoing, very just like down to earth, very like they give I almost cursed. I'm trying to think of another word.
No, that's right. We could curse here.
Oh, we curse here?
Anything.
Okay, cool.
I don't give a shit. Yes. I just have to.
Yes. Okay, perfect. No, like Aquarius, like we just don't give a fuck. Like we really don't. Yeah. It's just like it's I just feel like we're very just social people. We can talk and talk and talk, you know? So I feel like for me, I never really had a problem with any zodiacs besides like a Capricorn. Okay. Maybe like a Taurus. So I feel like earth signs is where I kind of butt heads, but I feel like I kind of understand them since my moon is a Virgo. And like Virgo's an earth sign, and a lot of similarities with Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus, just like the earth signs. I don't know. I feel like the different categories of each signs, they do get along the best just because they are in the same element group. But I feel like my experiences maybe with Capricorn is just like, another thing with Aquarius, I would say one of our traits is we're just smart people. We like to be in charge, you know. We can be on more little controlling side sometimes. Yeah. So I feel like one of our biggest pet peeves is when someone tells us what to do and thinks we don't know how to do it. Like that is for me one of my biggest pet peeves. Like, don't tell me something that I already know.
Oh,
like,
I hate that. I hate that. I hate that.
Like, it's cringy.
It makes me not want to do it, whatever it is.
Exactly.
I'm not doing it now. Yeah. I already knew. So yeah.
Exactly. The rebel me is just like, what? No, I would do the opposite. That's also a problem of mine. Maybe it's just a personal problem, but I'm like, oh, you told me to do this?
Just blame it on the sign. Just blame it on
yeah, literally.
Yeah, for Aries, I don't know. Like, I don't have an issue with any signs. I'm pretty good with every sign. I love Leos though. Leos, I don't know what it is. Every time I meet a Leo, I could tell when they're a Leo. I'll look at them and I'll be like, "Are you a Leo?" And they always say yes, like 90% of the time. I don't know what it is.
I think it's because you guys are both fire signs. I feel like there's a lot of similarities in Aries and Leo. Aries and Leo have a really nice dynamic, and Aries and a Leo are both the only people I've ever dated in my life. So I love me some fire signs. I do.
And Sagittarius too. Are they?
Yeah.
Yes.
Fire.
Yeah.
Fire.
They're also
like,
fire. And
they?
then are they? Let me just check my cheat sheet. Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know. Like I've never had an issue with any sign. And Geminis, everyone always bashes them, but every Gemini in my life, it's either my best friend or my mom. So it's like they're always but they do have these crazy moments. I will say that. I mean, they truly
my aunt's a Gemini too.
Yeah, they truly. Oh yeah,
Christina.
Yes, that's right. They really have their ups and their downs, and they're truly like the craziest sign in.
Oh, absolutely.
Truly, like
a lot of people don't get along with Geminis. Even my little brother's a Gemini. It's
yes. Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. He says hi.
Hey.
Yeah, he's a Gemini, and some people just really don't mix with them. I think it's probably because your mom's a Gemini. Like I have family who are Gemini. And I feel like maybe because I'm air and your rising is a Gemini.
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
I feel like there's something in us that has the patience for a Gemini, honestly. Like, we do. Because, like, I have friends, like, one of my actually really good friends, he's probably the craziest Gemini I know. Like, your stereotypical, like, 1 second he's so calm and collected. Yeah. The other second, like, actually batshit crazy. I'm like, what?
Well, that's the thing. They're very quick. They either have like their calm times and their chaotic times. And
0 100.
Yeah, and also they're very set in their ways. So if they have this thing set in their mind, they don't care if they can't do it. They're gonna do it, or they want to do it. So but yeah, so let's go over fire signs. So fire signs are Aries, Sagittarius, and Leos. Water signs is Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Air signs is Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. And earth signs is Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. So, wow.
I
didn't know. Wait, I didn't know Virgo. Oh yeah, Virgo is an earth sign. I didn't know that.
What do you thought Virgo was?
I thought it was an air sign.
No.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I wouldn't even think Virgo's an air sign just by its character traits. Like,
yeah. I don't know why I thought that.
That's why I said I thought it was so weird when I found out I was a Virgo moon, because I just feel like I'm very this aloof person where, like, I honestly, not until recently, I grew up with, like, I don't know, nothing. I'm just disorganized sometimes. So my disorganized, it's like I know where it's at, but it's just not organized. So when I started to find out I was a Virgo moon, I was like, you know what's so weird? I do have these characteristics, but I haven't felt them, like, in full on gear yet until I've gotten older, when I actually needed it. I'm like, okay, I have responsibilities. I need structure. Like,
yeah, that's true. Yeah, I totally agree with that. It was once I got older is when I started feeling. I mean, I always had it a little bit, but once I got older, I was very like, okay, what is going on? I need to know. I need to do this. I need to do, like, it was always like, and now I feel like I'm OCD all the time. I mean,
I feel that. Crazy. It's bad. That's a Virgo trait. That's a Virgo trait. Like, I remember there's this one person who I met. He's Virgo, and he would wake up in the morning. His routine was the same routine every freaking day. Wake up at 6 a.m. Read his book. Have a drink of coffee. English muffin. Like, every single day. I'm so
sick. Be the same.
Yes. I'm like, wow, boring. So I think it's so funny. So I think it's so funny how, like, I'm an Aquarius. I'm like, and even Aries too. Like, I love an Aries. I think Aries and Aquarius were very similar people. We're just very, I feel like we're really, like, not, I don't want to say stuck in our own ways, but we're very individual people. Yeah, we're individual people. That means a lot to us, especially for an Aquarius. Like, if you ever say I'm following a person or I'm a mainstream, I think that is like, no, that is like the worst. That's the worst thing anything can say to me, because I see myself as just original, like, being like, people are doing this, I'll do this, like, literally. So, like, it's weird.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, that's definitely both of us. We both have our own. We like to go our own path. I definitely feel that. And also, like, with Aries, we're very independent. Like, anything I do, I'm like, I could do this alone. I'm just asking you as a friend if you want to do this with me. If not, I will do it alone. Like, I'm very, like, any trips or vacations, I'm like, I'm just asking you if you wanted to. I could easily go alone. I'm just, like, I'm very, like, with anything, like, financially, I'm just, every day. I'm just like, ugh. And that's like such a sign that, like, you know, with Aries, like that's one of the main things. They're so independent, and sometimes it can really backfire.
Yo, for sure. I totally understand that, and that's why I always really respected Aries, and that's why like I kind of see like myself with Aries too, because of the whole like just being independent, figuring out things on your own, you know. And it's like, and sometimes it's hard because like, you know, you want to do things by yourself all the time, and sometimes you get a little, I don't want to say a little selfish, but like just you really want to just do things your way, and you know sometimes like it doesn't work out that way, but you know you live and you learn, you know. It's all you can do.
I know, it's weird. It's like that's how I always am. I'm like, I'm gonna do it myself and I'm gonna see what happens. And I mean, most of the time it's fine, but it's, you know, sometimes.
For sure.
I do have the charts though for I actually got this all, if anyone wants to research it themselves. It's astrology.com, like you said, and you could get anything you want. You could even get like your moon, your like everything. You could get it all. They will help you there. It's so easy to use. But I have all the traits, the unique traits in signs. We could go over just ours since like there's 12 of them. But
yeah, I know.
But how I want to do it is like I'll read them and then you could tell me like if that's something that does reflect on you, because they are very different. Every sign has different unique traits. So we'll do the Aquarius. So the Aquarius, it's an air sign, and they are, the first one is shy and quiet or energetic.
I would say I'm energetic.
Okay. Next is able to solve problems without prejudice. Yes.
Okay. I think what they mean by that, able to solve problems without judgment.
Okay. Yeah, I'm like, I don't know. Okay, love. This one's you. This one's you. Loves being with a large group of people, but needs some time alone to recharge.
Yo, that is me to a T. It actually needs to be stapled on my head.
That is you. That is so me. You. Because you're so easy to just go, and you could easily be one with a group or one with people. I mean, even when we were in Vegas, you're like, let's talk to these people. And I'm like, and I was like, all right, let's do it. Like, And then
Vegas was so much fun. Oh my God, so much fun.
It was so much fun. And then like we needed that time to recharge. So that is definitely, that is 100% you.
Yeah.
Not the best at expressing emotions and could come off as distant.
Yeah. It's funny that you brought that one up because I honestly do have that trait. It comes when I definitely feel like I'm going through things, and I feel like, because I don't know, I'm that type of Aquarius. It's like I'm not gonna tell someone how I feel or my opinion when I know they have an opinion. So it's like, or opinion against like what I'm thinking, if that makes sense. So me internally, I just get distant, and I'm just like, and it's not like I'm not trying to show my emotions, because I honestly am a crybaby. I can show my emotions like whenever. Like I'm all about expressing, but it is hard sometimes when like I just feel like someone doesn't really understand me. I really do become distant.
Yeah.
I would say
honestly, that's also me too. I really get like when it comes to expressing emotion, I'd rather just not talk to this person as to having to confront something about it.
Yeah.
But wow. Yeah. And then the last one is needs to be mentally stimulated.
Abso-fucking-lutely. Like, yes. If you want to know the key to my heart, it's messing with my brain.
Yes.
But not like messing in a bad way.
Not like in a bad way. Yeah.
Not in a bad way, but yes. That one is just brilliant. Like, mental stimulation is everything for me. Everything.
And then they have people that were born under the sign of the Aquarius. So it's Ellen DeGeneres, Ed Sheeran, John Travolta, Jennifer Aniston, Bob Marley, Mozart, Abraham Lincoln, and Thomas Edison.
All people that invented and changed shit.
Yeah.
Most of them.
Yeah. All right. So
Aries.
Next, Aries. I didn't actually read these beforehand, so I'm excited.
Did it?
Yeah. So Aries is a fire sign, and here's some of their characteristics of them, or whatever this is. So they're energetic, dynamic, and competitive. So here's the thing with me. With Aries, the only thing I never agree with is the competitive part. I feel like I was never that kind. I mean, I guess with other stuff, maybe relationships, stuff like that. But when it came to, I always thought like when competitive, I'm thinking like sports, and I was never the type. I mean, people would yell at me and be like, "Can you play?" And I'm like, "I don't care." Like, I just never care. But yeah, definitely energetic. I mean, I have my times where like I just have this burst of energy and I need to do something with it, or I will start fighting with people. So that's where I just like go on runs or something like that.
Or maybe that's the Italian in you.
Yeah, true. That too. Yeah. All right. So next is highly organized and excels at multitasking. And that is so true. Like 100%. That is me all the time. And I usually like, with me, it's weird. It's like if I don't have something to do, I will start getting mixed in my emotions and my feelings, and that's really not a good place. So I feel like I always have to do something and always have to keep going. But I think that's also something as an artist where you have to keep creating or keep doing something, or you're going to get into trouble. Like that's how I think about it. Next, so strong personality that can be impatient and moody. That is 100% me. I have my moods. I mean, my mom says that she thinks I have my period once a month. Like, there's times where I don't want to be around like anyone. Like, I get in my moods and it stays like that for a while. So that's definitely true. Next is makes for a passionate, determined leader. And I definitely feel like that could be. I am passionate in anything I do, or I try to be. But yeah. And then last one is brave and not afraid to take a risk.
That is a big Aries trait.
Yes. Yeah, definitely. And then some famous people born under Aries signs is Celine Dion, Marlon Brando, Leonardo da Vinci, Emma Watson, Elton John, Lady Gaga, Vincent Van Gogh, and Thomas Jefferson.
I thought Gaga was a Pisces for some reason.
No, she's Aries? She's born March 28th.
March 28th. Why did I think March 1st? Whose birthday is March 1st? Justin Bieber's?
I don't know. Oh, yeah. Oh, Mariah Carey also is an Aries.
Mariah Carey. So. Nice.
Anytime I see Mariah Carey, I'm like, she is the representation of an Aries. Whatever she does, people are always like, she's rude, she's this. I'm like, she's an Aries. That's it. It comes off as something it's not.
It's not, yeah. And that's why I love Aries, because all the traits you said, I really feel like it's similar to an Aquarius. Aquarius are known to be rebels, spontaneous, like natural born leaders. And it's like, when you're born with those traits, people hate, but also too, it's also learning when you have those traits, how to utilize them for good and not try to make it come off like another way,
Yeah. So. I 100% agree. I love that. And then last, if you want, since you're a Virgo moon, right?
Yes.
Okay, and I am too.
Yes.
So should we do the traits of a Virgo?
Yeah.
Would that make sense? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so it is an earth sign, and great attention to detail is the first one.
Yeah.
Next is, as we talked about, neat freak.
Yes. It's so weird.
Neat freak.
It's so weird because it's like I still don't feel like a neat freak, but it's like when I want to be one, I'll turn into one.
Yeah. And that's how I get to, and sometimes it gets to be too much for me, where I need to kind of like be okay with my surroundings and what's going on. But I don't know. But like, I don't know. Sometimes I just get crazy, and sometimes I'm like, no, you're not going to be neat today. So, next, okay, this one is me. I hate asking for help. They hate asking.
Yes. That is, that's me. I won't ask for help. Like
I won't ask for help. I will be sinking. Okay. Yeah. And I'll just say, that's it. I'm sinking.
Yeah.
And, like, I hate it. I just feel like I don't, well, it's a few things for me. I don't want to burden anyone. That's my first thing. Number two, I don't want anyone to think little of me, I guess.
Exactly.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
And what else? I mean, that's all I could really think of. But that's just like, for me, asking for help is like, I'd rather just do it on my own. Like, I refuse. That's like my last resort, if anything.
Yeah. So sorry, hold on one second. Isaiah, do you mind opening the door for Jasmine, please? Real quick. Thank you. Sorry, my friend is at the door. I'm just having my little brother get him. But literally same with me. Like when I sprained my ankle in March, like I could have asked my friend to pick me up, but no, my ass hobbled back home.
Oh my god.
Because like I don't know, see, but it's a problem though. I really that's why I feel like,
yeah,
I don't know, like when you have such a dominant, I feel like sun sign, and that Virgo just kicks in.
I know. Like, oh my god, we're fucked up.
We are.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, so then also the next one is works hard to achieve well-defined goals.
Yeah, I would say that.
Yeah, I would say that too. Sometimes I would get sidetracked, if anything, but I could definitely agree with that. And last one is this one. Okay, it's animal lover, which I definitely am. So
yeah, you have doggies.
That's like a weird one.
That is like I don't actually have pets, but I would love to have one. And I feel like I need one. Just like my dependency problem.
Oh my god, when I tell you they are the best ever, like I'm so happy we got a dog. But
you have two.
Yeah, now we have two. But do you want to hear something hilarious? So
what?
Winston, our first dog, Winston, which is the boy, he is an Aries. He's born on the 15th.
Love it.
April. So it's like 2 days.
Like a couple of days before Taurus.
The 14th or 5th? No, it's the 15th. So it's the 15th. Yeah. Me and him are on the same level. We are like this. But this is how I know that this is real. This is why I believe in this, and I will tell you right now why. Anything that happens, if I'm feeling a mood, he's feeling a mood. If it's anything. If I'm happy, he's happy. It's like we both get each other. We're on the same page all the time. And that's how I know, because our birthdays are so close together. So, and my mom will know whenever he's in the mood, she's like, great, now
Georgie's in a mood.
In a mood. And
love that.
It's so weird, but it works. And it's like, that's why I look at this and I'm like, this is real to me. So
I think it's so real. For me, what made me realize that astrology is very real is when I got, I was kind of always into astrology just because I didn't grow up with any religion. So yeah, I'm definitely that person. I need to make sense of the world. I need to make sense of the world. So astrology was always the things that I always just believed in. Something my heart always told me, like, this is what you should be looking into. And I always just look into Aquarius. And like, as I got older, I was like, I really feel like I'm a strong Aquarius, but I don't feel like I resonate with all of the things that's inside Aquarius.
All the traits, yeah.
Exactly. So when I found out that you are filled with all these other zodiac signs, with all these other planets, what they mean, like, we didn't really get into deep with the houses and stuff. Like, I wish I knew more information about that. But, like, it gets so personalized that, like, honestly, astrology has helped me cope with life and helped me, like, realize more things about myself and how I can make it better traits, you know? Because we all have traits about ourselves that we need to grow, you know?
100%. And especially nowadays, too, like, with everything going
on. Baby. Hi, Boo. I'm on my friend's podcast.
Hi.
My Libra sister. We're talking about astrology right now. I love it. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, especially with everything going on right now, like with horoscopes, I love looking into my horoscope because, I mean, some days it's not like 100% accurate, but most of the time it's always accurate for me.
I agree too. With that? Yeah, and sometimes like I can't look at my horoscopes all the time because it gives me anxiety. I'm not gonna front.
Yeah, I know.
I'm like, no, me too. Too real.
Yeah, but ever since this pandemic happened, I've just been looking at my horoscope because I'm like, what else is there? Like, what's it gonna say? Like, you're gonna die? Like, bet. Let's try it. So,
That's so funny.
So it's like, whatever. But yeah, I love it. So again, if anyone wants to look more into it, you could go to astrology.com and you will find everything. There's so many different like links and options, and you could find lovers, like compatible lovers. Like if you're on a date and you are with a Leo and you're like, are we even compatible? You could look that up. It's like a really, really cool thing. Again, I want to thank you so much for doing this today.
Thank you, Georgie. I love you. This was so much fun. Like, now I'm excited to like get going with my podcast.
Definitely.
Like,
you're gonna love it, and you're especially. I mean, this is why I told everyone. I said I love doing podcasts because I could be in my underwear and still do an episode. Like,
awesome.
No videos, but now we're doing a video. But it's so much fun. It's different, and you get to create whatever you want. And that's what I love the most about it. So, and you can talk about it.
I love the social blend. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. And I want to end the podcast today with a quote. I do a quote of the week every week on my podcast. And today I did one by Martin Luther King. And it says, "Only in the darkness can you see the stars." Martin Luther King Jr. And I thought that really represent everything with what's going on and with astrology and all that kind of stuff. So
it's a nice combination of
combination.
I love it. Great job.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming on. All right. I love you so much.
I love you too.
We need to get together soon.
Once
this is over. But
once this is over. Exactly.
Or maybe another concert or Vegas. You could go to Vegas and party now.
I know, 21. I know. We need to go to Vegas.
All right, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to Vegas and we're gonna really party it up. I miss it so much over there.
Me too. So. I was over there at 19, acting like I was 22.
I know. We were doing what we had to do, but
exactly. Remember me yakking? Oh my goodness.
Yeah. That's for another episode, right?
That is.
That's for your wedding. I can't wait to stand up and talk about you. And
are you gonna be the JWoww looking?
Yeah, I'm gonna be the JWoww
wedding.
Can you imagine? No, I could never do that.
Oh my god.
All right. I love you so much.
Love
Stay safe. Everyone, social distance. Wear a damn mask.
Wear a mask. Thank you.
All right. Love you so much. Talk to you soon. Thanks everyone for tuning in. See you next week. Bye.